Number 14. By the way, how is this starting to feel? It might be the case that if you've made it all the way to 14, you kind of like this stuff. What I'm hoping is that at least some of you like this stuff now, even though it might have intimidated you before. Because that experience of finding something intimidating and then all of a sudden getting to the point where you think, huh, not only is this not the worst thing in the world, it's actually kind of fun, is a useful experience to have. And I want to kind of tag it. So if that happened, just give yourself credit for that. You have gone over, you've gone from this maybe being a little bit intimidated to feeling not quite so bad to maybe kind of liking it. Huzzah. Okay, so let's take a look. P or Q. If P, then not S. Can I conclude something at this point? Think, pause, come back. I cannot, right? I will continue to read. If Q, then T. Can I conclude something at this point? Think, pause, come back. I can, correct? Either P or Q. If P, then not S. If Q, then T. So either not S or T. That is complex dilemma, and that's valid. So far we're fine. Now we're told S. Can you conclude something at this point? Pause the video, think about that, come back when you decide. Okay, you might think not, but you can. Okay, so if you thought you couldn't, you can. We can conclude something here actually validly. So think again. If you didn't see it right away, pause the video, come back when you're ready. Do you see it? If you don't see it yet, this might help. To say that I have S is the same thing as to say that it's not the case that I have tilde S. Okay, you see it now? I either have tilde S or I have T, but I don't have not S. I don't have tilde S, so I must have T. Disjunctive syllogism, very good. You could also see it just by thinking S is the opposite of not S, and disjunctive syllogism says if I have an or statement and I have the opposite of one of the things ored, I can conclude the second thing ored. Now what? This is the first time we've seen this parentheses here. What parentheses tell us in formal logic is think of this as a unit. Just think of this as a thing, okay? So if T, then that thing. Ask yourself, with that in mind, can you conclude something there? If so, what? And would it be a valid or an invalid inference that takes you to that thing? Pause the video, think for a bit, come back when you're ready. You can, right? This says, if I have T, then I will get this thing. And I do have T, so I can conclude that I do get that thing. That thing here is just R arrow L. And note, I don't need to have the parentheses around it now. The only reason that the parentheses are around this is we need to know what the thing is, right? It's a unit. When it's all by itself, there's no ambiguity, so we don't have to worry. So if R then L, if L then M, can we safely get to, by the way, I should note that was valid. Can we safely get to if R then M? Think for a bit, pause the video, come back when you're ready. We can, right? If R then L, if L then M, so if I start off with R, I'm going to end up at M, hypothetical syllogism, valid, yay, yay, catch at 15.